stocks you want to deploy your funds into while stock markets everywhere are down in 2022. A lot of people think that overseas stocks are riskier than local stocks, but that is not the case. In fact, it's so far from the case. Local Malaysian stocks are held tightly by the sharks. See this.
EPF largest Bursa Malaysia.
Stocks investment.
Can you remember any of the rap that you did?
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. It makes me wanna dribble dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 in a compact, no slack. But luckily the seats go back. I got a knack to relax in my mind, sipping some red.
More reds than green, right? The same exact thing can happen to you if you simply invest and forget. That is why EPF is able to generate decent returns, but you discover you could not, even though you invest long term into the same stocks. I need you to understand something. The reason sharks like EPF are holding onto stocks like Tenaga Nasional is very different from you, and there's a deeper reason why value investing method has failed Malaysians aspiring value investor again and again. Let me explain.
TNB has a huge problem. It's this, but why? Despite being a profitable monopoly, giving over 4% dividend year after year, you stand to lose more and more as its price plunges. Value investing can't fix or explain this anomaly. Don't kid yourself, value investors, because this is the real issue.
That being said, if you get in the way of the sharks' stocks move, when they see something coming in which you do not, you are going to get hurt big time. Biggest mistake I see when sharks are selling to take profit, retail investors are buying. Here, I want to give you another example.
This is your sign to run stocks, investors. You should have sold before EPF. I made this on the 27th of May.
My past video on how and why Bursa Malaysia underperformed, I also want you to watch this after you are done with this video. Now, I want you to focus on stock markets where value investing can be applied a lot easier, and you will be gaining a lot more with a lot less effort. If you implement the thought process I'm about to share with you in this video, I'll not only tell you how to fish, but I'll also give you the fish. But before I continue further, I need you to smash on that subscribe button if you want to get into the stock market at a better time than your friends, than your co-workers, than your investing buddies. I literally upload new videos about investing every single week. In addition to that, I created an insider membership right here on YouTube. You can get that link in the pinned comments below. It's going to share with you more investing insights not available publicly in this channel, which you have to keep up to get your timing and time in the market right. And before I get going, shoot me a DM. Here's my TikTok account right here. I post multiple times a day every Monday to Friday. I want to do everything in my power to help you invest better. So please hit me up on TikTok with this handle. Alright, here is the first fish coming right at you.
This is the mother of all tech stocks you probably don't know. TSMC makes microchips for these customers. Despite 30% revenue growth this year, and orders fully booked, stock price has tanked 20% due to market sentiment, but was up to 140% past 5 years. Great for Malaysian stocks investors wanting to diversify overseas and tapping on the latest business trend. It's also expanding rapidly with rich customers.
See, by simply focusing on the few big facts that actually move the needle, you save yourself so much time and energy. Now, I'm not saying that diving into accounting statements or calculating PE ratios or computing the intrinsic values of a stock is not the right way. I'm simply saying, if you ignore the latest news, your investing result will be just so-so. Biggest mistake I see inexperienced stock investors make, they confuse past performance as indicator of future performance. No, genius. Stock price is forward-looking, not backwards. I got a word for you. Over-analysis paralysis. And yes, I know you are asking already, so this is the second fish coming at you.
This is the mighty father of tech stocks you don't know. ASML makes semiconductor equipment to sell to these top global players in semiconductor industry. which in turn makes microchips in your phone and devices for these rich customers that you already know, despite controlling 90% market share and a massive revenue growth forecast up to $35 billion in 3 years' time, on track of becoming $1 trillion by 2030. Stock price had plunged 40% year to date due to market sentiment, but was up to 250% past 5 years.
Look, maybe this is the first time you hear such refreshing views on stock investing from me. And you are right, because that is the reason I was able to amass bucket loads of clients' testimonial which you can easily verify using Google. Almost unheard of and never seen in the industry. That being said, when stock market is down, you do not want to be this guy.
Everybody is freaking out about the market crash. Here's how I fix this. I don't have any money. You see, you can't lose any money in the market if you don't even have money to invest in the first place.
You want to be generating stable flow of incoming cash so you can deploy them to buy low and eventually sell high by doing this one thing.
You know what is inflation-proof and immune to market crashes? Your skills. Your income-generating skills will help you weather through all this. Increase our capacity to earn highly, that increase the value of your highest cash producing assets, that's you. If your boss don't appreciate or pay you enough, find other low banks, including earning in USD or SGD. You're not a tree.
Whatever makes you the most dough, do it over and over and over again. The biggest mistake that I see one-man show investor make is spending too much time crying over spilled milk, over the stock holdings that are deep in red. Stop. Pray and hope is not a strategy. These are the best examples so far I can give you.
Fuck.
Stocks exorcism anyway. This is your sign to run stocks, investors. You should have sold before ETF. I made this on the 27th of May.
That brings me to another topic. At the end of the day, the stock market only cares about 3 things. It's always ahead of the upcoming changes in the business, economic, and political landscape. This is one good example.
Bank Negara can't sleep peacefully after U.S. sharp interest rate hike of 0.75%. Now, if Bank Negara hike Malaysia PR more this year, it will make Keluarga Malaysia cry. But if Bank Negara choose to do nothing more, ringgit may weaken more against US dollar. Surprisingly, Tengku Zafro said this. What US is doing does not affect Malaysia. Contradictory, no? What does he mean really, respectfully?
That being said, you do not want to take things at face value. There's many more layers to what the media tell you, including the politician or the policy makers. You got to process it and make informed decisions affecting your financial well-being.
Last week, Malaysia Finance Minister said this US sharp interest rate hike does not affect us. I don't understand initially, but maybe he means this. You see, US 40 years high inflation is caused by these 3 biggest components. Housing, including property prices, mortgages and rental transport, fuel mostly food, disrupted by Russia. First, US house load is now near 6%. Malaysia only hovers around 3%. Rental rate continued to stay low due to oversupply. Second, compare our 95 Romanian lei versus 97 Romanian lei. Heavy government subsidy keep 95 Romanian lei at 2 ringgit while 97 Romanian lei shot from 2.50 to 5 ringgit in 1 year. Third, food price control. So do you still disagree with Tengku Zafrul's remark?
If you want a second opinion from a licensed professional, hit me up using the contact form in the description section below. Trust me when I say your ignorance and failure to keep up with the changes in business, economic, and political climate is causing you to leave money on the table. You're missing out on that multi-bagger returns. You're missing out on that high dividend yields. So please, for the love of God, do not be obsessed with watching the market. Instead, watch and understand how The policymakers are responding or reacting to the changes in the business and economic climate. You do not watch the eggs in the basket. Instead, you want to watch out for possible incoming dangers or opportunities outside and around the basket. Want me to critique your investment portfolio and strategy, whether what you are doing is aligned with the economic and business environment for the next few months? The same way I've helped my clients here get results faster and gain clarity to invest a lot easier. If that sounds like something you want to do, go to the link in the description. Also, I'm telling you this market down opportunity is not going to last forever. And I don't want to say, I told you so next year. In case you do not know who I am, please do a background check by searching CF Lieu testimonials on Google. And bear in mind, I'm also a new Straits Times business columnist. If you are not interested, just check out the two videos on the screen right now. They are the videos YouTube thinks that you want to watch next.